And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, I think this scan is done. It is! Confirm.
New technologies have been developed based on this new element, primarily in power and electronics, and can now be accessed in Hub Tier 5.
Alright, Hub Tier 5. Oh. What? So, coal power, that's one thing we want to get to. Logistics, 2, we definitely want to get to. I want these stackable poles. That would be very, very handy for us. I think we can do it. We have the wire. We've got the rods. I just need to craft them. Spiked, the rebar gun, from what I've heard, is not as good as, it's a ranged weapon, so you can poke things at range, but improved melee combat. This is what I want right here, the Xeno Basher. But first, since we got all that stuff scanned and all this stuff good, I want to move this thing. And this might be unwise. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to power up a couple of these. Power down these. Grab the fuel out of them. So that should, yeah, we have, because those two were actually running the base. I did double up. I added a miner and a concrete setup over there, just because of the sheer amount of concrete we've been going through for all these foundations and stuff. I wanted to tackle that. So all of those going down. I want this thing as well. I'm gonna move these up to here. It's gonna be quite the run for a little bit until I get the setup how I want it. But let's see. This would be a good spot. I think we want to avoid those. So let's put a few foundations down. I grabbed some concrete to do this. So this thing is pretty big, so let's do that. So right in here I think is a good spot for it. Special the hub. Now I'm not sure if we're going to need to re-upgrade this thing. It would be a shame if we had to. Oh, we don't have to. Excellent. That's really, I like the fact that we don't have to, because that's very helpful. Let's put this kind of off a little ways here. Snuggle that right up close. So this now is all of the things that we want. The blade runners are going to use quick wire. Those things might be achievable. Let's go down and grab. I have a relatively empty inventory, so I should be able to grab quite a few things. Ooh. Eventually I'm going to have ramps coming in and out of this. It's going to be a lot easier to navigate. But for now, I've got a ton of stuff stored. So let's grab all of those, some quick wire rods, concrete that we might need. Don't really think we need anything else in here as yet. Cables, let's grab those. Screws, we definitely want a few of those. What do we have up here? Ooh, we have lots of rods and some more concrete. Ooh, 24 rotors. That'll help us. All right, we got lots of stuff. I'm going to go grab some more wire. 13 wire is not going to be very nice. Because I like to punch out coal power. And that way we can go and set up some coal power and really give us a leg up. All right, jump in here. So first, I don't know why there's a exclamation point. These should be good to go. And finally this. So if we look coal power, we actually have almost everything for this. I want to go for this. Trucks, they're cool. Like logistics too. There's just so many things that I want. I definitely want this, the Xenobasher. Should we do this one first? No, I definitely want coal. So let's. I actually need some more cable, believe it or not. We can get exactly 200 of that. Coal power. Start this. Put the cable in. I do have more cable down. There's 500 wire. There's rotors. One more rotor. We'll do it. Let's send this on its way. Ta-da! Now, what is it going to take for these blade runners? 3 more rotors. You know, I keep changing the volume of that voice, and it keeps reverting back to a quieter. All right, blade runners. There we go. These are glorious. They let you run faster and jump higher. So really helps when you're dealing with enemies, you know, being able to get out of the way, being able to run away, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to want the Xenobasher as the next one. And that'll allow me to kind of go out and, you know, explore a little bit. We're going to need the next elevator, I think, in order to get the Mark II power poles. Because that's what it looks like it's going to force me to do. Improved melee combat. Plus we get some more inventory slots, which I desperately need. We actually have enough for that at the moment, but we have to wait for the pod to return. So that's 6 minutes for that. Let's see what we have. We actually have enough for this. 5 megawatts. Let's see. How do we want to do? I've got some good plate on me. Rods, plate, screws. I really don't need screws on me. Let's put a few of these away. Just to clear up a little bit of inventory space. We got plenty of wire. Because I want to also build some coal power. So that's going to be 5 rotors a piece. And these things produce 50 megawatts versus the 20 here. So plus they can be automated, which is so nice. So nice. So let's get some rotors going. What was it? 5 a piece? All right, so I think it was 5 apiece. It was. Oh, we need. Oh, we can't forget about the modular frame. So we need. So that's going to be 4. We need a total of 12 of the frames. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and I can always pop a crafting bench where I'm going. So cables, note your wires. Where are my cables at? Well, a little further away. I need to get power out there. Do I have any coal? You know, I bet you I have a little coal. I could, instead of dragging power all the way out there, I might as well. Coal would be actually down here in one of these. I could kickstart the process. There's some coal. Power it, down where it is, and then bring power back where I need it. I have some concrete on me. Okay. Because we're going to need lots and lots of coal for things and stuff. So, if I remember right, it's basically south. Just due south. And eventually we're going to need to run a line of coal all the way up to our base so we can make steel. Can't remember where to go from here. Hopefully none of the growlies have respawned. That would be tragic. Okay, here it is down here. I brought lots and lots of concrete. So we could build out how much. Let's see. These coal power plants are pretty impressively large. And we're going to have other power options soon. So coal power, easily automatable. Oh no, see, that's not right. Go there. Remember, we're standing over a void. There's nothing under us at the moment. Yeah, might as well use this little area in here. All right, we got some concrete. So this is a pure vein of coal, which means it's going to yield a lot of coal. Like a lot of coal. So, do we have enough for a miner? Can't afford. Well, of course, I forgot to bring a portable miner. Give me that back. So, that was easily remedied. Okay, so we're gonna run the coal up here. Let's see how big these beasts are. Whoa! These things are massive. It's like 1.5 foundations for this thing. Wow, these things are huge. they fit. Oh, just barely. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want is to make this nice and tidy. We're going to bring coal in from there. Like so. So this, let's do number 3. Whoa. I might need I might need to stretch that out a little bit. Give me a little bit more wiggle room so I don't accidentally run off the cliff. Well, let's do that now. Make sure that's over the land. Okay. Oh man, I overshot that. Oof. Got to be careful with these Blade Runners. You can easily just run right off a cliff. Let's run this up. So from there to here, from here into there. Now for power, I've kind of liked doing the 1 power pole per generator. So let's jump over here. So I'll put one there, there, there. We're going to need one for the miner. Okay. Now let's connect. These power systems are pretty cool, I have to admit. Now, to prime the system, I've got some coal on me, and that's why I brought it. 50 megawatts this baby produces, and this is now going to start mining, and it's going to give me 120 per minute. And this is the Mark 1 miner. There is an upgrade to the miner. We'll eventually be able to do Mark 2, which is going to double this. So it's going to be 240 a minute. That's a lot of ore. That's a lot of coal. We'll be able to run quite a lot of stuff off of that one. For now, I just wanted to get coal power up, so we had some serious power production. Now, it shouldn't burn it. You know, it's 5.4 seconds to burn the coal, but it's an infinite coal. I mean, I'm not worried about the coal. Just we can't move it fast enough. Like these conveyor belts move stuff half the speed that thing is actually mining at. So this one is now going to kick on. Bingo. So now we're producing 100 megawatts. 150 megawatts. And 200 megawatts. So we are producing a substantial amount of power down here for absolutely nothing, for just a little bit of... And if we want... I could put another... put it like right there. It looks like it's like every one. These things look like they're... Oh, they are a little bit more. So if we put another one like right there-ish, and then we can run it so that we have enough room for a couple more. And we're gonna head right on home with this power line now, because there's a lot of coal down here. A lot of power potential. And how's my inventory looking? Not looking too bad. Let's get you somewhere where I can see it. Ooh. I see. Oh, is this the one protected by that plant? It is. But I might be able to get to it with my sweet, sweet Blade Runners. Nope. He's going to start pumping out ickies, isn't he? Yep, there are the ickies. That's okay. We can go right on through. Kind of skirt around this. I'm glad I brought lots of cable. So this is the main power line coming in. So if we look, this is, I'm going to eventually want to upgrade all of this. So we're going to put this up here. So let's look at our power right now. We're consuming 14 megawatts, somewhere between 14 and 18. So now if we take this, merge it in there, bingo, 240 megawatts. Look at that. Look at that jump. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. That's glorious. So now we got lots of power. We can actually start making things happen. I would like to start laying this factory out. We're gonna need so much concrete, though. So much concrete. I wish we could make concrete faster. Make it faster. Let's go see how much I have at my secondary place here. I haven't been pulling as much out over here. Oh, I didn't finish that foundation. Oops. Whoa, Blade Runners. Okay. Oh, we got a perfect amount. Uh-huh. Exactly. Exact number of stacks. How's that? How's that for timing? And I have a overclocker. Let's see if we can get this guy to at least 45. Well, let's max him out. Oh, exactly 45 per minute. Okay, so now he's going to be able to produce enough to keep this thing running constantly. Because he's producing 45 a minute and he is needing 45 per minute. So that should be a solid amount of concrete coming in there. And our factory is starting to take shape here. And I just have a lot more foundations to place. All of this empty space in here. This is all going to be factorized. Because I have I got an idea for a main bus design. And me and Kondomize, one of my Patreons, have been testing it out, seeing how, seeing how it works. But, in games like this, you gotta do some trial and error in order to see if something's going to be viable or not. So yeah, lots and lots and lots. So I'm going to plan the design for when we get those Mark II miners. And then from there, we will plan a design for other things and stuff. So, yeah, we've got lots of space out here now. I think the guy is back. Let's go see. Definitely want to get this up and running and easily accessible sooner rather than later. But we can try to send proved melee. Let's send you, and you cables. I need 15 more cables. Oh, I always stop one shy. Cables. Modular frames and rotors. How many rotors do I need? 25, and I can craft 20. How many modular frames do I need? Only 10. Those should be pretty easy. But I'm pretty sure I need quick wire for that Xenobasher. So there's 10 of those. Rotors, I think, are, yeah, screws and rods. And I think I put extra screws. So there's 20. I think I put extra screws in here. I did. Yay. And you go into there. So now, Xenobasher. Ah, I can't see. Oh, actually it doesn't. It uses wire cable. The Xeno... Oh, I need my Xeno tool. I really want to get the Xenobasher. So... okay, you're not in there. You're not in there. Where did I put my... There it is. Let's grab a couple more rods. Let's grab some more wire. And some more cable. Let's put you away. You and you. And some cable. I really need to get my factory up and running again. Okay, so I need one more Xeno Zapper. So we got 2 of those now. And I need 5 modular frames. Not too bad. This is totally worth it, by the way. There it is. Bingo. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, you can double hit. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right. Well, we got some equipment upgrades. We have coal power, and we want to work towards we want to work towards automation, obviously. Logistics, this is going to be my next big one here. We're going to need a lot of copper. I'm hopeful that we can get a copper setup going up here. in this area, I want a massive copper area. What is a normal copper vein? So this is 60 a minute, and a Mark II is going to be 120 a minute. We're going to be able to process a lot of copper up here. So I would like to see what that's going to look like. And there's just all this foliage around. Oh, so many random bushes around. I don't have my chainsaw on me, so I can't get rid of that. But I definitely want this field to be copper. So the easier way might be to keep it on this grid. So if we want foundations, this one might not be tall enough. I'm thinking we're going to butt into there. So let's do one more big ramp. And this should definitely be tall enough. And everything is aligned on the same grid, which is going to really help keep my factory squared off. Because if I need to get, copper wire going again, cable going again, all of those bits and pieces that I've been using. Oh, of course I did that. And we're going to rotate that miner. So he comes up to our area up here. But we have a lot of buildings to build and a lot of components to use, and I'd like to get those components crafting again so we don't run into a situation where we're like, oh, we don't have any iron plates anymore and I have no way of building a crafter. That would be bad. That would mean like manually mining a bunch of stuff, and I really don't want to do that. So yeah, next episode we're going to start getting the automation steps going excuse me, and jumping into things wholeheartedly. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.